Days after 8 people were killed at this festival in Houston, reports are coming in that rapper Travis Scott has canceled his upcoming performance in Las Vegas. Scott was supposed to be headlining the Day in Vegas festival this weekend. We reached out to the festival organizers to see what this means for attendees. Along with the 8 people who were killed, 13 others were hurt on Friday when fans pushed towards the stage while Scott was performing at Astroworld. The youngest victim was just 14 years old. Scott and concert organizer Live Nation Entertainment are facing their first lawsuit following the chaos. This as more details emerge about the warning signs and possible missed signals and what might have been done to prevent the tragedy. Chris Wynn has the latest on the criminal investigation.
In Houston, Astroworld Festival goers describe the moments leading up to a crowd surge that left at least 8 people dead and dozens more hurt.
You couldn't control where you were going.
The crowd of 50,000 packed tightly in places as headliner Travis Scott began his set, with many crushed and trampled over as waves of people moved toward the stage.
My focus right now, and the focus of others in this city, to make sure that the families of those who have lost loved ones, that their needs are being met.
Officials say Scott continued to play for about 30 minutes after the concert was declared a mass casualty event, and they're investigating what he knew and when. In a statement, Scott said he stopped his show, quote, anytime he realized a problem. A lawsuit has now been filed against the rapper, the companies that organized the event, and others claiming they put profits over safety. CNN has reached out to Scott for comment.
If the crowd is in distress and that can be identified by an experienced spotter, that needs to be communicated, and you've only got minutes then to save lives.
In a statement, Live Nation said in part, heartbroken for those lost and impacted at Astroworld. We will continue working to provide as much information and assistance as possible to the local authorities as they investigate the situation. The criminal investigation into the deadly crowd surge could take weeks as concert goers process the trauma.
Now that I'm recollecting, just the fact that I was breathing the same air that some people took their last breaths is just not even real.
Chris Wynn, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
Travis Scott has promised to pay the funeral costs of all 8 victims. A statement from a representative for the artist says he's communicating with Houston law enforcement and city officials to connect with their families.